Hey everybody, running a little behind today. Wireless was out. So, but here I am now. You get a nice close up of me today. So, yesterday we started on Adolf Hitler and the causes of World War II. Today we're covering Adolf Hitler and the causes of World War II. How about that? 2 days of Hitler and the causes of World War II. So, um, let's go ahead and get started. No real announcements today. Let's go ahead and get started. On today's assignment, there should be a chart at the very top of the page asking about Germany, Italy, Japan, and the Soviet Union. All right, the names of those leaders. I'm going to give you the names of those leaders, and one of them is not like the other. That's what's important to know from this. Hopefully, you don't hear the noise too much in the background. My wife's working, and I've got the TV on. Tough life, I know, right? You should stream or binge watch Justified. Great show. I watched it once all the way through. I'm going back through it again. It's a good show. Set here in Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky, coal mining country. All right, let's get to this chart. The name of the leader of Germany, you should know that, Adolf Hitler. Italy, I'm going to just spell this out the best way you can. I could respell it 30 times, and you still wouldn't get it, some of you. Benito Mussolini. Benito, how'd you like that Italian accent? Benito Mussolini. Yeah. Japan, or otherwise known as to the Japanese as Japan. Hideki Tojo. If you just write Tojo, Tojo, I think that'll cover it. And then the Soviet Union, that is, as you would have learned, hopefully learned yesterday, Joseph Stalin. All right. Axis for Allied powers. Germany is an Axis power. Italy, Axis power. Japan, Axis power. Soviet Union, where their leader killed 20 million people. An Allied power with the United States. How about that? Type of government. If really and truly, if you wanted to write fascist or fascism across all four of those categories, I have no problem with it. Soviet Union's communist. Make sure you put that. Soviet Union is communist. Germany is the Nazi party, I guess. But all types are there's fascism going on in all four for sure. But for the Soviet Union, make darn sure you put communist. All right, let's take a look at the Nazi propaganda. All right, to me, anytime you see fascism, um, especially in propaganda, it's showing a loyalty to a particular political party or leader, right? To me, that's not democracy, all right? So in these two pieces of propaganda where you got two people, one a man, one a woman, they kind of look like they could be brother and sister. White, blonde hair, blue eyes, they look fit. Hitler had a vision for what he wanted his master race to look like, and this was it. How do the above pieces of propaganda reflect fascism? Um, the the subjects of the image are wearing a particular uniform or symbol. They are showing loyalty to a person or a party over a country. To me, that's fascism. All right, let's go ahead and move on from there. What does the term appeasement mean? Appeasement is when you are basically give in to somebody's demands in order to keep the peace. If you have a friend that keeps stealing from you and you keep making excuses for that friend, you're practicing appeasement because that friend is going to keep stealing from you until you finally stand up for yourself and say, hey, stop stealing my money or my video games, whatever. That's appeasement. We see appeasement in the build up to World War II because the French and the British don't have a way to stop Adolf Hitler from violating the Treaty of Versailles. So they say, okay, well, don't do it again. If you'll look at the timeline, pay attention to the timeline, 6 months in between each one of Hitler's violations of the treaty. So the question becomes, why does he wait 6 months? Well, why may you not get in trouble with your parents if it's been 6 months since the last time you've been grounded? Because people forget how mad they are, and Hitler takes full advantage of that. I wish we could talk about that more in the classroom, because that's a big theme for this whole unit. But here we are. All right, which of the following terms describes giving in to aggressive demands in order to maintain peace? That is appeasement. All right, here we go. 5. Why didn't Great Britain's appeasement policy not work with Adolf Hitler? Um, Hitler knew none of those countries had any money and that they could stop them. So Hitler knew that, well, what are they going to do? They can't stop us. They don't have the money to attack us. Hitler takes full advantage of that. So the answer there is going to be B for sure. All right, number 6. Create a short timeline of Hitler's invasions of Europe leading up to World War II. There are 3 invasions to be listed. I want you to find the dates of these. I'm usually not big on dates, but these are important. Again, that 6-month timeline that I've been talking about. 1, 2, and 3, Austria, Czechoslovakia, and Poland. I want the dates on those. Find the dates and the month in particular. Very important. All right, number 7. The first 2 examples of Hitler's aggression that were not stopped by the appeasement policy were the invasions of Austria and, Austria and Czechoslovakia. Austria, Czechoslovakia. So, and that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll get into the beginning of the war, the Battle of Britain, I guess, the Blitzkrieg. So that's all I got. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get off here before the connection goes out again, and so I can upload the video. And I have 2 meetings at 2 o'clock today. I will be able to pull it off and be at both because I'm good like that. All right, take it easy, guys. See ya. Bye.